Hey everybody, what's happening? Son of a Silver Stacker here. In today's numismatic news and information for the 24th day of February 2022, I'd like to welcome you over to JM Bullion so we can look at the live spot prices. Gold is up $49.07 to 1965.39. Silver is up 85 cents to 25.51. Platinum up $31.22 to 1138.01. And palladium was up $177.35 to 2663.24. And in stock silver is at 757 pieces. Wow, right? Oh, now over here, our next stop today is the United States Mint, and that is absolutely a stunning and beautiful coin right there. And I would imagine this could be the proof or the reverse proof image right there. And I will be talking about that here in a second. But before I do that, I'm going to go here to United States Mint, U.S. Mint, about production sales figure and circulating coins production. And the one thing I want to focus on here is the Maya Angelou quarter. In Denver, they minted 95.2 million of those particular issues. And in Philadelphia, they minted 83.8 million for a grand total of 179 million particular quarters. Now, let's keep that number in mind. But I also want you to look here at these particular Jefferson nickels, right? We talked about this yesterday, how if you purchased a box at your local bank for $100, it would be worth about $138. Well, today that has changed again. Now, if you buy the same box at your bank for $100, it's now probably worth $140 to $141 just overnight. And things are moving rapidly. And if you haven't probably watched that video from yesterday, I would say you should look into that because I think, and I really do believe this, I think the United States Mint is going to stop producing the Lincoln cents and the 5 cents Jefferson nickels. I really do. Now, with that said, look at this. We have the 50-cent pieces, the Native Americans. Look at that. If they only produce that many Native American dollars, that's fairly low. Same with the 50 cents, 1.6 million, 1.6 from each, right? And if that is the case, it's a whole lot less than they did last year. I think last year they were like 12 to 15 million pieces. So that's a whole lot less than last time. Now, getting back to the Maya Angelou quarter, this is kind of big news. And the last time we saw mintages this low, 179 million. Well, let's check this out. So we're 83 and 95. Let's go to Wikipedia. And this is the America the Beautiful quarters. And we're going to compare and contrast the mintages for the Maya Angelou quarter. Here we go. So I looked at the numbers previously, and it puts us right about, yeah, here we go, 124 million and 302 million. So we're right here in between August 27, 2012 and November 5th, 2012. And we do know that numbers do drop back down. I said do drop again. 176 million and 100 million. And that's really the last time they dropped below 200 million for the rest, whoops, right here, for the rest of the series, right? And there you go. So they really, like I said, they don't drop below 200 million for the rest of the coin series. In fact, look at that one. That was what during the, well, that was remarkable. So there's that to consider when looking at these Maya Angelou quarters. But here's really what you need to consider, right? So yeah, there's a lot of Maya Angelou quarters when you compare it to these. However, these quarters weren't featured on the television and in the media like the Maya Angelou quarters were, right? So that adds a whole new layer of interest that these quarters did not have. Now, our next stop here is going to be back to the United States Mint, and there we are. This is the American Innovation $1 coin that was issued yesterday. And if you followed along with us during the mint drop, at about 10 minutes in, this one was gone. In fact, Tiny Numismatics made a great discovery. He found that a lot of these were actually gobbled up for the enrollments, and there was only about 300 or 400 available when they dropped at noon. So that was quite incredible. And the only one you really can purchase right now is the Denver minted roll. And there aren't too many of those rolls left. In fact, let's go over here to the view page source. It says 207. I don't know that they've sold any since, yeah, nope. So it did reload, 207 still, and really, you know, that'll probably sell out by over the weekend, I would imagine. Now, next stop here is eBay, and I wanted to show you the 2022 American Innovation Rhode Island coins listings. Look at this. This is 2022 D and P Rhode Island American Innovation dollars. You get 2 sealed boxes of 100 coins, so that's $462.95. And if you remember, that particular bag costs $117.50. So there you go, 117 times 2, Are they getting double their money? Well, not less eBay fees and shipping costs. But that's pretty interesting. You get the Philadelphia minted Rhode Island, and that, remember, was 34.50. Now look at that. That's remarkable. Yes, I love the creativity that I'm seeing from the American. Look, we are in the Great American Coin Renaissance. I mean, when was the last time American coins were featured on necklaces like this? I mean, my Angelou is going to be, this one is going to be. These are just remarkable, folks, and kudos to the people that had the vision to put this together. That is just awesome, and I would imagine that the proof or the reverse proof on this particular item would look amazing, just as the Maya Angelou silver quarter would look amazing on that silver chain as well. So all these are new listings for the mints, and look at, you're getting 20 coins instead of the 25 coin roll, which means that you are getting coins that somebody has probably searched through. I don't know, just depends. Now we have a pre-sale of $49.90. Remember, it was $34.50. Look at this, you get 4 coins here, 2022 P&D position A and B. So there's some really cool stuff here. People got you covered if you can't get the rolls. But yeah. Now, next thing I want to show you is coinnews.net, and there's an article by Mike Unser dated yesterday, February 23rd, titled U.S. Mint Sales, Polk Presidential Silver Medal Debuts. The United States Mint introduced one new product last week, the James Knox Polk Presidential Silver Medal, and it was the Bureau's best weekly seller, and they are not kidding. Check this out. Released February 14th for $65, the 1-ounce 395 silver medal depicting the 11th President of the United States opened with 7-day sales of 12,220. That's a lot of twos for February. It's kind of like the other day, right? The immediate previous presidential silver medal was issued in August, depicting John Tyler. It logged sales of 12,667 in 7 days. The one before it, released in May and featuring William Henry Harrison, posted 7-day sales totals of 10,702. So I'm going to go over the weekly U.S. Mint top sellers and then go over the Morgan and Peace dollars and give you my take on that one. So here we go. This is the listing in the U.S. Mint's most popular numismatic products for the week ending February 20. And like they said, that number 1 spot belongs to the James Knox Polk. Say that one fast. Presidential silver medal at 12,220. Next place here is the 2021 proof set. Third place, you have the 2022 Native American $25 coin roll. And if these mintage numbers are low like this for the Native American dollar, that could be something interesting. Now, the 4th place comes in at 2021 mint set at almost 200,000 sets. And they mean the uncirculated mint set. Right now, 5th position belongs to the Native American 25 coin roll from Denver. And 6th place is the 2019, going back a couple years, and that's the reverse proof Pennsylvania American Innovation dollar. And someone had purchased, I'm just kidding, I don't know who purchased these, but almost 500 units of a coin from that long ago. Does somebody know something we don't, right? Isn't that the polio shot? That's interesting. Very interesting. I'm going to have to do a video on that one probably. Now, 7th place, 2021 silver proof set. 8th place is the Philadelphia minted proof Negro Leagues baseball silver dollar. That one is having robust sales. Number 9 is the American Innovation Proof Dollar set from 2021. And coming in at number 10 is the 2018 West Point minted $10 American Liberty Gold coin. Now, in the latest report, the U.S. Mint published sales data for 196 numismatic products. 42 of them outperformed their prior weekly gains compared to 71 previously. So looks like things are slowing down a little bit. Not counting the newest silver medal, to compare apples to apples, no product increased by more than 1,000 units against 2 in the prior report. Yeah, definitely things are slowing down. In addition, 18 projects registered lower sales against 9 in the previous sales report. The reductions range from 1 to 89, with the latter tag to the 2022 proof American Platinum Eagle from West Point. Now, here we go, U.S. Mint numismatic products, and this is the table I wanted to share with you before I get to the plus one today. Yes, so people want to know if the Morgan and Peace dollars will be coming back up for sale, and looking at these numbers, I want to say no. Maybe one more time, one last hurrah, perhaps. But I believe that if you want to pick these up, you won't be getting them from the United States Mint. You'll have to find them on the secondary market, and that's no fun. No fun at all, because you have to pay more than the retail price, no doubt about it. So with that said, folks, I'm going to head over here to the plus one. And my plus one today is a how-to. And the how-to is forgiveness, right? So if we're seeking forgiveness for something we've done, right? Well, there's a few steps. I think there's 9 here that I've got down here. Number 1 is acknowledgement of the wrong we've done, right? It helps us learn and grow. Now, this might sound like a waste of time. Well, it is. Worrying about the future consequences of your sin or your misgivings or your transgressions, right? Worrying about that, right? Like, oh my gosh, what happens if, oh boy, that's right. You kind of have to worry about that because, I mean, how many people could you affect by your wrongdoing, right? And it is a waste of your imagination, right? So if we don't do the wrongdoing, we don't have to waste our time considering about future consequences of our actions, right? Now, number 3 on the list here is acting and speaking with humility. I think there was a story recently about somebody who did some wrong and they got out on bail on a very, very low amount of money for their heinousness, and they were bragging about it. Now, does that seem like they were, repentant? Probably not. Seems like they were kind of gloating a little bit. So, not asking for forgiveness, right? Next one is acting in a way that's opposite of that wrongdoing. If you're lying, yeah, tell the truth. Just act the opposite, right? Understanding the magnitude of your wrongdoing. Dude, what have you done? Right? Oh my gosh. Oh yeah. Praying for forgiveness. Yeah, that can't hurt, right? Now, I think this is number 7, correcting the wrongdoing, however possible, right? If we take something, let's return it to the rightful owner. And if we slander somebody else, you know what? Let's ask that injured party for forgiveness, right? That's all it is. Just going to that person and asking them directly, hey, you know what? And how can I make it up to you, right? Now, remembering the wrongdoing for the rest of our lives. That sounds like a heavy trip, right? And a lot of burden. No, it's not. It's not. It really isn't. It's not about guilt. It's about learning and growth, okay? That wrongdoing is going to prevent you, right? Now, if we can remember that wrongdoing, it means that we can more easily avoid those familiar pitfalls because it helps us from committing that same wrongdoing when that opportunity, or if that opportunity presents itself again. It's huge. And I think I got one more. I almost passed it up. And this is probably one of the most important ones. And if you're really good at avoiding the pitfalls in life, and people that aren't, well, help and teach them to avoid those pitfalls, right? That's kind of a big deal. Because if you've got the power, well, you can share that power and help other people's out. Let's lift each other up, right? So there it is, folks. I want to thank you all for watching today. And thanks for dropping by. Don't forget to hit that like button. Oh, almost forgot. Going back to the mint schedule. My bad. Look at this. It's February 24. It's the National Purple Heart Hall of Honor coin drop today. Oh, almost forgot. Please join us today at 11:40 a.m. Not sure who's going to be joining us. Hopefully, Coins Making Sense, Coin Crew, Tiny Numismatics, and hopefully Silver Wolverine will be in the house. And yours truly. So, oh boy, almost forgot that. That could have been lame. All right, there it is, folks. Thanks for watching. Thanks for dropping by. Don't forget to hit that like button. And if you do like what you hear and see, please subscribe to the channel. It's free. Son of a Silver Stacker, out.